Hi everyone, welcome to another How's Coin Finds on YouTube and Facebook and eBay. So go to Facebook, friend me, follow me, and I've got tons of pictures over there, over 1900 photos, half of what I've got. I've got the other half in another hard drive that's shorted out that I will get around to one day and get them out of there so I can show everybody. Tons in there, all my proofs and rolls and stuff that I bought at the beginnings of when I was getting them. Anyway, so today I've just got back from the bank. I don't know, maybe an hour ago. Let me just fix up my little settings here. I like to do them. I like to set the quality myself to 720 off auto and mute the sound so I can't hear myself. So I went down my little bank about an hour ago and I grabbed all up $880 worth of coins. I've got 200 of 2s, 480 of 1s and 200 of 50s. But for this first lot out of that, I decided I'll do the 4 rolls of 2, so 200, 120 of 1s and 60 of 50 cents. So 13 rolls all up. I think, hang on, it's more than that, 6, 12, 16 rolls all up. And if I do any more, well, I'll keep going, we'll see. But last night was dismal. 4 coins out of $480. 2 2015 Anzacs and 2 2005 mules. $1 coins, all of them. That was it. That was my worst noodle in my life. It'd have to be. I don't think... It's got to be the worst noodle ever. So that was pretty bad. So anyway, try and make amends tonight. See what I can find. I'll just zoom down a little bit. I'll just pull them along as they... This might be easier on my fingers doing it this way. No colour. What's new? Hang on, there's a 19. Oh, look at that. The only one I hadn't turned over. Hey? How's that? That's pretty good. So yeah, the only one I hadn't... I looked down at 29. I'm like, oh, that could be something. There was 2 of them actually. There's a 20 as well somewhere. The repatriation. They're all 2 million now anyway, all of them from 2018 on. Every colour's amended to 2 million. So that is real luck. I haven't found one of them for 6 months, maybe somewhere there, more. Well, in now, could be 6, it could be more. Could be last July I found one. In fact, I think it was. So the colours on there nice, beautiful. Very nice. Very nice, that one. So that's all right. I'm happy with just that out of the whole 400. So out of this, I expect to get one 3 colour if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, if on the average, I should get 3 colours. Or any one of the 3 non-colour commemoratives. But 125 average, it's only an average. Sometimes it could be 600 and nothing. Sometimes it can be 1 roll and you get 4. Which is, like I say, it's all a lottery. But that's down in that 0.1 to 0.3% of the fines that you get. And if you get in there and you don't get any in the 3 to 5% range of fines, that is the average fines of all coins that you check, that's what I come up with over 20 years. Oh man, I forgot what I was saying there because I was looking at that other bloody wrong. Yeah, so man, somebody told me. I have to rewind it. Yeah, sorry, it was the percentage anyway. 3 to 5% of everything you find, but on the scarcer ones, if you just got that one coin in the whole $400 worth, that would be fine because that's in the 0.1 to 0.3 because they're harder to find. But the standard fodder and good ones to keep, it'll be between 3 and 5% that you find. And that's not somebody that pulls at every single coin they see. Talking about people that, you know, pulling at the ones they know or they really need. Not every year, whatever. If you're doing that, once you've done that, then my averages will come into play when you're just looking for certain ones and that. Anyway, there's nothing on there. What we got? 99, 99. Both large heads again. 2 large head 99s. Slight die fill 2005. $2001, could be a large head or a standard head. We'll have a look. That's the all joined, so this is a standard head, 2001. The varieties all spaced, the IRB. Come on, what's going on? I can't zoom down because my pin notice keeps coming up on my screen. Yeah, so nothing there. There's another one. I'll have to search around the floor. I think I've got $2 coins rolled around all over the place. There in the back. Alright, so one repatriation. That's really good. They're all 2 million now, but that was actually, what was the, I don't know, it was 2.1 million. It used to be 2.1 million, that one. Now they're all 2 million from 2018. So that went down 100,000. Oh look, there's a colour straight away off the back. Wallabies. Another 2019, lucky year. Yeah, lucky 2019. So it's a Woolies and the Wallabies. You know, they're 2 million as well. Yeah, 2 million, which is typical with Woolworths. Anyway, so they're both 2 million. Yeah, Wallabies rugby. Very nice. That's two colour. That was at the back. Oh, there's another one. I said I find these quite often. 4 million, 2017 Remembrance, or Lest We Forget, that one. The Remembrance is, the Remembrance is, what's the Remembrance? Is that 2 million? Yeah. Because that's 2017, 2018, they're all 2 million. I think they're 2.1 million. 2.1, what they used to be. They're now 2. They are 2 point. They're 4 million, but the Remembrance one for the same year, they brought out 2, is 2.1 million. Anyway, and they're 4 million, this one. And this one, The Paralympics, well, probably they were in the pack on their own. I'm not sure on the mintage on them. No, I'm trying to think. No, I haven't looked up the mintage on them. So anyway, they're probably a low mint because they were on their own in the pack. There's the 5 Olympic coins in the pack, and this one was separate, the Paralympic. Nice coin, stands out, really. Oh, I should zoom up. So yeah, it really stands out. And the repat. And lest we forget, upside down. Yep, nice. That's 3. I was showing you, didn't show you that one. And the wallabies. So that's 4 colour. And we're 50-50, 2 Canberra, 2 woolies. Well, that's even a lower percentage of fines. Having the Canberras in there, I would have gone, you know, 1 woolies out of the whole 4 rolls is what I sort of expect all the time. 1 or 2 woolies, which I got, but they threw in two Canberra mint ones, which they're pretty hard to come by. Any of them. Another large head 99. 2020. I don't think any of the Albers are anything. 2022s, 21s. I think they're all high mint. There's a 99, might be a small one. Might be a small head, that one. Where's the other 99? They're both 99s. Yep. There's a large head down the bottom, definite large head. And yeah, that's a small head. So you've got a large head at the bottom and a small head. And I've said before, the IRB doesn't change. They're both all spaced. The large head is all spaced and the small head is. What differentiates is just the distance from top of the legend to the inner rim. Those black marks in there, that inner rim bit, that's where you got to take it from, not out here, but from there, because that's the actual rim. We look on the U, you see the difference, 0.7, 0.5, nearly so close, really close, but that's the small head, and you can the T's and the Z's are the goer, but these have both got a little bit of inner rim going on. But if you take it from that, the inner closest to the Z rim edge bit that's marked in there, you'll see it's still wider. So yeah, so it's a small and large. That's pretty good because by me, anywhere from 20 to 30 large head, they're a dime a dozen to one of these small heads. Very hard to find the small head. I'll keep those 2 there for examples, but yeah, extremely hard to find. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. That's a small head, 99, beautiful. and full colour, which is also beautiful. Let me see if I just decide to do it right. Get off my finger. There's any in there. No more colour there. There is no. Oops, it's wobbly. $20.12. They're 5.4 million or something, 5.7, but you know, yeah, they're a high mintage, but you know, you got 2011, 2012, 2011 is the one that you want at 1.8 mil, and then 2019 JC at 2 mil, and the rest, you know, well, yeah, that's about it for the low mintage. That's elder, reverse, not the colours. There's an 11 there now. Amazing. I got 2 11s in 1600 the other night, and then the next night I got one. No, I didn't get any in the 1000. I didn't get any 98s in the 1000. I got one 93 in that 1000. That was all. And in the 1600, I got 2 93s and 2 98s only. So they're really hard to come by, really hard. And no 2019 JCs in 3000. And then I found one in, what was it, $450 last night or the night before. Can't remember. Been noodling that much, I don't remember. But I found one in a small amount. So one JC in, say, $3,500 of these. So yeah, pretty scarce, a lot of them. For down here, but somewhere else they might be ample, you know. Each area is different. It's a lottery. But yeah, 1.8 mil, very good. Nothing else. $99, it's a large head. They're all large heads, always. That's just luck. And I found on the other side I've had four small heads in 3,500. So that's all. Four in 3,500. $2 coins. Now if you noodle just $200 a week or something, you can see how long it could take you to find just a small head 99. Last roll of the 2s. What's in poppy coronation somewhere. Well, that 2012 I had, the other side of it. Well, if you're lucky, be a poppy. Anyway, no colour, so we'll get rid of these. Nothing going on. You get rim cut. If you see a rim cut and I miss it, don't worry. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not chasing it. If I see it, I'll pull it out and point it out to you, but I don't want them. I've just had so many of them. You can find them if you check. But you got to noodle a fair bit still to find them. So anyone else bar me, you're going to keep them, obviously. But I've just had so many. Yeah, I've had too many. There's a 2019 JC, amazing. So that's 2 in 3.5. Oh, actually, well, I just did 4,000. What am I talking about? So in 4,000, 2 of them in 4,000, and 4 1999 small heads in 4,000. So that's 1,000, and I've been saying that $800 to $1,000. You would find one of them. which will give you about, 15 to 30 large head in 1,000. So, it's somewhere there. So that's right. So that's pretty scarce now. They're taking, $4,000 to get 2 of them. 2,000. And the 11, that was the third one. I think that was number 3 in 4,000. That 12 was 4. So 4 of them in 4,000. 290. There's a 93. 393s in 4,000. 298s in 4,000. Just to let you know, some of them, you gotta go out. You gotta get tons of coins and go through them to find them. You might be lucky, like here, and I got that 2019. But prior to that, it took 3,500 to get one, and this time $400. So it's a lottery, but sometimes you strike it. Sometimes you can get a bit frustrated with the amount of coins you're going through just to get something, because you can't find them. That's it with the 2s. So we got the 2019 JC, 2 million. 2011 2011 Elder, JC Elder, 2011, 1.8 mil, lowest minted of the $2, and that's next. Oh, well, that's not. It is, but if you want to count the changeover, I know, well, the changeover is 2.88 million. So that's next up, anyway, the 2016. So, no, that's right. So 2011 lowest, 2019 next 2 million. Then small head, pretty scarce. Like I said, 3 in 4,000. That's pretty scarce, and that's just to show you that's a small head. I'll show it again up close. So we'll look at the U, because the U's showing pretty good there. So if you look at the top of that U, oh no, we'll just say 0.7 and 0.5. Very minor difference, extremely minor. You can see on the top of the T, go from that inner line on that T, from where my fingernail is, that's distance. Same as the R. That A is all good. Is this one? Oh yeah, both those A's are good. You can see the distance there. It's very minor. It's 0.1 of a mil, 0.2 at max. And the top of the 9s, see the distance. So yeah, so small head, very scarce. Large head, dime a dozen. And the 2001 small and large head, they're both equal. And then, how you going, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. Small head 99, very scarce. 2019, very scarce. 2011, very scarce. Based on the last 3 nights or 4 nights with the $4,000 all up with tonight. Might be a little bit more, but we'll even at that. So yeah, really scarce, all of them in $4,000. That's 1 in 4,000. That's 3 in 4,000. That's 1 in 4,000, and that's 4 in 4,000. That's what I found over those nights with them. So there you go. That's the odds there on 4,000. Jeez. But I'm real happy with this one. Absolutely. That's the score next to the 2 green doves I found. So the 2 green doves and that one, they're the score. Their scores. Yeah. So that's really good. And Julie Buddy Gig, because we haven't sorted out the $2 coins that you want. I've sent you the photo with all of the ones on there for you to choose from. Well, since we haven't finished that, you get first dibs still. So you can, I'll add, that one's not in there. This one's not in there. So these two I can add to it. So you can have first dibs on them if you want them to. If you're listening, or if you're not, I'll tell you in the email. So yeah, that'll make you happy. That'll pump it up even more. You're gonna, anyway, she's gonna have a good amount of nice $2 coins there. 2 green doves anyway, and that one. And the police one, and Mr. Squiggle, and there's a fair few. There's a couple there, real good ones, hard ones to find. Yeah, or just not talking to me anymore after last night. Which, you know, that's life. That's life. And I researched it, and I'm just going to tell you all straight out. They're a load of crap. They don't exist. They probably never did. Those fake bullseyes, and they were never fakes. What they just were, if they ever did exist, they were post-mint damaged coins and would have stood out like porcelain veneer teeth on Bugs Bunny. That they were just damaged and somebody buggering around, putting the paint from one side to the other, and I have worked out how they're doing it. I'm going to pass it. I'm going to have a talk to Reef, and I reckon I've worked out how this one photo, how they did it, and I reckon it took them ages, or quite a few coins to do it. And I reckon I've worked out how they did it. But you wouldn't do it on this one, it's a different paint. You wouldn't do it on this one, it's a different paint. You won't do it on this one, it's a different paint. You will do it on this one because it's the enamel paint. It's going to have to be this enamel paint. This is a flat paint. It's different. This is like baked glassy enamel paint. And it's this one. And I reckon I've worked out how they do it. How you could do it. And if they did, how they did it for this one photo. Which is, anyhow, the end result is there's no photos, there's no proof, there's no names, there's no nothing but a write-up by 2 people that give no answers and no photos except for the one that they did when they destroyed a flag coin to drop it on to the face of the Queen as an example. It's ripped, it's oval, it's ratchet, and that's an example. That's all that is post-mint damage. And they've actually defaced the Queen by doing it themselves. The mint can do it. We can't do it. Anyhow, my point is there is no proof and no photos of any of it. Nothing. No answers. It starts and finishes at a brick wall. So as far as I'm concerned, they never existed. Nothing ever happened. And somebody just started it up for 15 minutes of fame. That's my finish on my rant last night. So back to these. And so I've done research, I've checked it, I've seen it, I've read it all. The whole spiel. And that's what it is. It's spiel. So anyhow, I'm happy with these 4, and with the 2019 and the 2011, and to some extent the small head. I've had plenty of them, so I'm not fussed over that so much. But that was just, you know, but I'm just showing how hard they are to find. There's not many of them at all. They're hard to find, but do find them. But the trick to it is find them in top condition as with anything, and those 2 are pretty good condition too. So happy with that. That's not too bad. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. I think that one's a little scuffy. I don't know. Yeah, so some of these paints are different type of mixture, different paints. Some are like paint, some are like a stencil, and some are like glass. Different. But I've got past reef, and I'm pretty sure how I've worked out how that photo of the flag one, how they got that off. Not any of those post-mint damage ones. I'm not even going to call them fakes. Fake has to be something where an expert has to be able to tell the difference between them, not anybody with no talent to look and see that it's just not even close in resemblance and not even stuck there. Anyway, so there's nothing out there still. No photos, no proof, no nothing, except for 2 people decided to do a write-up themselves with no proof. So, yeah, anyway, that's it on the $2. Happy with that. Let's do a 50. They're 2012. 2012. Yeah, what's tonight? It's Friday night. They might be out. Late night dinner. Lined up at Hungry Jack's, getting all their tea. With everybody else. I think it's cheaper to get that than go shopping. That's a 2012. I thought I had a better one. Oh, look, they're both. It's 2012, both ends. Right, so I'll check both of them for crop circulators. Bring it a bit closer. I've got this stupid thing on my screen and I can't get rid of it. It's that. Oh, I retracted the message. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's better. I'm not putting it up. It's covering my screen that I'm looking at. Normally it doesn't do that. That's better. Now it's the whole screen. 2012, yeah, looking for crop circles. Just right there. It looks like a donut. Nothing there. And there's a code on the back of the roo. Just check all around. There's one there where I'm pointing, about to point. Between the 5 and the shield. Just check your shields. Check your kangaroos. Check the paws. For cut errors, chips out of the die. I'll zoom it up, but I'm going to put this back. I'm not interested. I'm just going to point them out. That's what I call the Roo Reed, as in tribute to Lou Reed. So Roo Reed, that one right there, and you got this bridge happening here from the shield to the 5. Very common, all along here, under here. You'll get one there, you'll get one there, you'll get them along here, you'll get it coming off his hand paw there. You don't get much down here. I don't think I found it. Maybe, but I don't think so. In the crutch here, yes. There, on these readings here as well, check on the edges of them. But 2009 up to 2022. They're pretty common on most of them. There's exceptions to some of them are pretty scarcer than the others, which are the 2017, 2018, 2019 IRB, and I haven't found one under 2021. But the 2019 JC, I haven't found any on the 2020 either. 2019 JC and the 2021 and the 2020 I haven't found any on. Sorry, the 2019 JC and the 2021 I have found them, but they're not Roo Reed. They're just there in that reed there on the edge of the kangaroo there. So you can get them basically 2009 through to 2022 on that Roo there. The shields, no, they stop at around 2016, 2017, if I got it. Maybe 2017 they stop at the shield, getting them on the shield, around the shields. 2010's the worst, then 2016, then 2013. Get the crop circle here, getting dirty, getting a bit harder to find them, and you get one under the beak, And if you get one under the beak, crop circle, or when it gets worse, it turns into a full round dot, you'll get one down here. It doubles up. It's double dotted and double crop circled. So there's one there, there's one here. If it's there, there's one there. Get a wide date on these. This is 1/2 mil between the 9.9 and 1/2 mil between 9.4. The wide date, it's 1 millimeter between 9.9 and then one between 9.94. Found one the other day, maybe one in, I don't know, sort of took a guess, maybe 40 of those coins through your hand, and you might find a wide date. You can get shadow bars on the 2004, 2010, bit rotate on the Marlboro's 2010, 30 degrees out. Get most errors ever is on the 2005, 50 cents, 88, ships, 9 million, not bad, little dirty there. 2010, get this one rotated 30 degrees out, one notch. There's 12 notches, 12 times 30, 360. Each notch is 30 degrees, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And it's been put in, one out. So it depends what side, but if you look at this side, she'll be that way. And when you turn it, that'll be correct. Haven't found one. There's a few people out there that have. 2022, this one gets a dot just off that point there, or whatever that is on there, I don't know, whatever jewel they've got there on the crown, the second one, but come out from there and come up, and there's a dot. Same place as the crop circle on the 21 that's on the obverse, but it's actually a round dot like this, but it looks like it's got a moat around it. So it's like an incuse round circle with a dot in the middle raised up. An island. It's an island in the middle, raised. Yeah, I got one. Snapper sent it to me. I haven't found any. And then you get the snake eyes on this one, 2022. Just in here, you'll get a diamond eye there, a space, and the diamond eye there. 2 chips out of the die, and they look like diamonds on the side, 2 eyes. They call it snake eyes. So look for that one. I don't think there's anything else on that 22. People have been telling me a couple of things on other things, but I haven't written them down. I've got to remember them. I ain't got so much brain capacity. So 2014 crop circle there. It's quite large, round, and it's got die cracks through it. Looks like a pizza at the top. And you can get one on the leg here too. There's 2 of them you can get. Not on the same coin, it's the same coin, but at the same time. But you get them, one here and one up there. That look exact same, round with the die cracks in it. And this one's got the heel cut on it. As I said, the check on all your coins. 2014s are pretty bad. There's a big long one all the way along there. He's getting a little one there starting. Let me check another. There. That blends right in. Just there, see, and there. That's one. I had to get another coin to check. But yeah, so there's one there. One sure is part of his paw. It's just going to start there. Like that other one's just going to start there. There's one. Is it? All been knocked. Let me just check that. Might be a knock on the edge. No. They're cuds and they've been smoothed off. You can see it jotting out there now. Little one there. Yeah, so pretty prolific. 2014, that's a bad one too. '17. Oh, look at the size of that Roo Reed. I said they're a bit scarcer on the 17, but wow, that's big. That's huge. That's probably the biggest one I've ever seen. And the biggest, I'm pretty sure the biggest I've seen on these, and I've found nearly so many of them on all the years. Half, I'll say 3/4 of that maybe. That's a double. It's like one on top of another. It went and then it went more. Broke here first and then worked its way that way. Not there and that way. It broke on the edge of that kangaroo and it started getting worse and worse and worse and chipped right out. Yeah, 2017 Ruru. That one can go up there because you just don't find that one that often, and that's a really good big reed, Roo reed there. We'll do a get into the dollar. Oh, so I'm going to turn and have a look there to see who's joined in. If any troops have come marching home. So Jez and Jobby, how you going, buddy? And Jobby coins and stamps. Did you change that? Was you Jobby coins and stamps before? I don't remember the stamps being on. I'm not sure now. Is it coin? Anyway, yeah. Cool. Welcome aboard, and all my my shadow watchers, which I absolutely do appreciate, and you should join in. I'll promise not to rant on. I only do that once every blue moon, and literally a blue moon. Yeah, so anyway. '19 JC. What are they up to these days? Yeah, 2 million, I think, aren't they? 2.1 million? Yeah, I've got that one there. Pretty sure. Want the 2014 at 1 million. Not the 2014 Anzacs. This one you get the die crack cross here. Just like that one right there now. Just there. Little die crack in the die. Can't get in focus, can I? And it bridges across. That gets thicker and thicker. Not, maybe 2/3 of the thickness of that leg of that, maybe, of the thickest one I've got. And the thinnest one is like, it's thinner than that crack, than that hit. And I can't find anything small enough. It's really, really thin. Showed it the other night, just real thin. So you can get good progression there on this, where you'll find one you can just see it, and then again, build up through this and thicker and thicker and thicker till it's really thick. See how far you go till you can't find any worse, and take it that that's when they found the die and replaced it. I want a different bucket for them. Do another dollar. This one has a real nice dancing man on the top. Good condition. Right. See the little die cracks that I've pointed out for the last couple of years, but you need an uncirculated one that's got it on it, got the die cracks on it. Otherwise, you're not going to find them, but it's got to be that to be able to see them. So let's have a look. Come on, be on there. No, not on there. So what we're looking for is, I had them on uncirculated, is what I found them, and off the back of the heel there was a die crack go up here, and one went from there to nearly to the edge here, and they look like two sparks coming off. And I'm pretty sure I just had them with just the one coming down till I found one up here, so that'd be the scarcer one with the two. But you need them uncirculated or lucky, you know, like this, where it hasn't been hit around there and you can still see it, but no, it's not there. No. But in nice condition. $2016 changeover would be nice. One of these rotated would be nice. You can get the thin and thick, or thin and broad numbers on this variety, die variety. Two on the two reverse dies, and that's the thin 1901. And then you can get the thick. You'll tell the difference between them, no problems. And then they rotate, and they're supposedly got a large head on them, all spaced IRB. And again, that one don't exist. No photos, no nothing. One line in the book, and no one's got the coin, no one's got nothing on it. And yet it's in the book and everyone's looking for the large head on it. They came out in 2001, large heads, but that was on the Army, Navy and Air Force coins. And only certain ones of them had it, whether they be mint marked from a different state or they were in silver, whether or not they were large heads. And I found the large heads in them. I had two. I found them while I was noodling. Willie's Milk Bar is where I got them from. It's in one of his. And you'll see the two RAAF ones I found, large head, two of them, nearly uncirculated too. So they were rare, and well, they sold that night, in actual fact. Because, yeah, they're really scarce, rare. 2017, not an Anzac for payback from the one I sent Rose. But they'll turn up. They all do. Like last night, 480, and, you know, absolute rot. Full coins. Well, I'm already on, well, done $40, and I got that one at least, and an error. So we're already not doing better than last night, but doing better than last night when we're up to this amount of rolls. That's for sure. And I've been saying dinghy in the waves here. I've been calling that a wave error. It's amazing how you can look at things. Who thinks that's waves? Huh? Who thinks that's water? Waves. Well, I do. I've said it's the wave cut. Do you know how many people, or eBay, wave cut, wave cut. It's a tree. I'm probably sure everyone out there is saying, duh. I never even noticed that it's a tree. Land care. Land care. And I'm saying, dinghy in the waves. Oh my God. Hey, it's a bird nest in a tree is what the cud's going to be now, as far as I'm going to be calling it. A bird nest in the tree, and it happens right in there. You get a big cut in there. They're all pretty common. Not pretty, well, it's common, not scarce. And anyway, it's not a wave cud that everybody on eBay has been saying the same as me for God, decades. It's a tree, and so it has to be a nest, doesn't it? It's a nest in the tree. There you go. I got told that last night by one of my subscribers, that it's a tree. I don't remember who it was. I had to look at it and I'm like, you know, it's a slap in the, you know, the palm to the forehead. Duh. Land care. It's amazing how you can just look at something like that. Anyway, I've been saying dinghy in the waves, and I keep saying that for years. No one's picked me up except for last night. It's taken, what, 2 years for somebody to tell me, hey, you know, that's not waves, that it's a tree. No, it's all the leaves. Anyhow, there you go. So it's now going to be called, as far as I'm concerned, it won't be, they'll be all wrong on eBay with their wave errors, wave cut error, because it's not. It's a bird's nest error, bird's nest in the tree. Oh, Reef, how you going, buddy? Bit late, that's all right, you only missed the $2 coins, mate. I'll just show the highlights to the $2 coins. Those two. Out of 400, 2 of them. 2 woolies. Woolies. And 11 and 19. Elder. And the small head 99. That was what I got out of the $2. I checked one roll of 50 cents is, and I got that Roo Reed there. Biggest one I've had on any 50 cent. It's massive. It's not staying in focus. It doesn't like. Oh, that's better. I've got to touch it. Jeez. There you go. It's massive. So Roo Reed on the 2017, which is scarcer, but fine. I had one before 14 or something. I don't keep them. And it was funny, I was explaining before that the rarer ones are the 17, 18, 19, IRB, 2020, and I haven't found any on the 21, but the 22. Anyway, it turned up, so I've been talking about mules for long enough, you know, so that'll be alright if it turns up. I'm talking about it. Yep, 19S. Discovery Hunt coin. S Privy Mark. 35 years of $1 coin, 84 to 19. The Mint released these ones, an A, U, and S Privy Mark to mark that 35 years. Now I had a hunt going for it and the competition you entered. And 1.5 mil on each one, A, U, and S. Privy marks, counter stamp, mint marks, say keep them all. If you can afford to keep them all, because, well, I'm just going to say it. It's a Privy mark. It's the last one on our circulating coins with the Queen. And it's also the last one of that effigy as well. So it's the last. And I've said, and as everyone knows, what's the ones that are worth most? First and last of anything. And then on top of that, it's, you know, mint mark. On that, counter stamp. Then Privy. Yeah, so anything mint mark, counter stamp, privies, they're always worth the most, and being the first or the last is, and this ticks both of those boxes now. So that's even more so to be putting them away. If you're looking for them and find them, not buying them. If you buy them, whatever I tell you, it doesn't count. because you're buying them. I don't know how much you're paying. It'll be a loss if you go and spend them down the shop because you need to, or you've got too many and you cull them. If you do it by noodling, well, it's face value. You don't lose anything. And your collection's only costing you face value. If you can find them yourself, it's best to. But not everyone's got access to coins, or they're restricted, or they're miles away from anywhere to get them. I don't know, And they're quite happy to pay a reasonable price for the services of other people finding them for them. And that's what I do. And don't even charge labour. 1901, that's the thin as well, funny enough. No broad there. I thought the thinner might have been a little bit scarcer. Fine. No all space, so no large head and not rotated. We'll do another $1. Feel like doing that. Yeah, bird's nest. Yeah, I like it too because, well, it's a tree. I can't believe that land care on there all this time. I've said wave error because I've just looked straight at them and they look like waves. And they do. And no one's ever told me. And, well, I've been selling them since 2005, so no one's told me since 2005 till last night that that's a tree. Can be one-eyed when you're doing stuff, and looking for things and forever. And once you say something to yourself and call it, there was no reason for my mind to think twice about looking at it and what I've been saying all this time because it looks like waves. But it's not. It's a tree. There it is there. It's a tree. Unreal. But yeah, so, yeah, the only thing can be in the tree is going to be a bird's nest. And yeah, quite large too. Eagle's nest. The condor nest error. That sounds pretty good. But then again, we're in Australia, so we don't want condor. Eagle nest. We got eagles, yeah. Well, I keep flipping that because my brain's thinking about a name. Daydreaming. Forget it. It's a bird's nest anyway. 3 dye varieties on the reverse of this. 2 wide, 1 thin ones. Just get a fair few of these together. 20 or something would be good. And start comparing them. Different top, different feet, different widths. That's what I found last night. 2 mules. There's one, 2005, muled up with the 2006 reverse. So that's a mule, gazetted, 5.7 million. Getting them in this condition and better is what you want with them. But they are a mule. They should have been the dancing man for the whole year, but somebody put the 2006 reverse in the dye by mistake. That one there. There you go. That's what it should have been. 2006. I mean, that's what it was put in there. That reversed for the next year. And it shouldn't have been. It should have been a dancing man for the whole year. Anyway, they minted 5.7 million for you to find. Oh, geez, look at that. Why can't that be a mule? That condition. I'd have to be $600 worth. Yeah, it'd have to be $500-600 worth. It's hit like they all are. They're weird, but it's not that bad. Date's nice. Leathers aren't too bad. Bit of hit there. Hair's okay. Crown's alright. The fields are evenly belted, so it makes them look even. And just a couple of hits on the face. Bit off center strike there. It's probably, again, what is it? A tilted die. Maybe not. looks pretty well even around there. A little low, so spot could be, but just offset. Maybe the collar was out. Let it move over. Oh, but then yeah, that's right. Yeah, collar could have been out a bit, out of whack. Too bad it's not a mule. Where is it? You get the cud on. Oh, there it is. There's a cud on the foot to the tail, and it gets rabbit ears, and it gets the biggest rabbit ears with the 2010 and the 2016. And it gets that cud right there on the foot to tail, and it's actually raised a bit, and you can see it there. But on these, they get so bad that flattens out. Not much more, but it does. So that's not bad for showing. Still a little warm, but alright, so 2000 there, I'll put that there. 2010 rabbit ears they get. Oh, there you go, rabbit ears. It looks like the one I lost last night before. So he's got another little chip out of the die, turned into a cud. That looks exactly like the one I found last night that I turned in, because I said to anyone watching, it was just straight. It didn't have any top bit on it. It's actually, I can't remember what that year was, and I put it down, and when I went to find it, I'd picked it up and thrown it in the bucket. Oh, there's its brother, right there. But I can't remember what year it was. If it was if it was a 2010. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, it's a sculpted tree with the flowing form of water, which is, well, you know, it worked, didn't it? It worked. 100% it worked. Worked on me, and it's worked on all the sellers on eBay for calling it the wave cud. And so it probably, in a way, sort of, maybe that's why people didn't pick it up, because of that explanation of it being the flowing form of water, is what the Ram explained it to be. So technically, yeah, it seems it's a tree in the form of a flowing water. It's a tree. So I'm going to stick with my new one and call it a nest in the tree cud. Wave cud rolls off the tongue better, but it's anyway, I don't know. But it isn't really a wave cud, is it? But yeah, bird's nest error. I think that's what I'm going to just stick with. That sounds alright. Bird's nest error. Maybe it's a seagull, and then that would combine the tree with water. Or a duck. It's a duck. Yeah, a duck nest. It's duck nest. A duck nest monster. Let me have a look here. Yeah, dinghy in the wave still doesn't make sense. It does. Yeah, it is. It's like a little picture in there. Yeah, I agree. I'll probably stick with that. But at least I now know it's a tree. And NN thought the 2005 guy on the dancing man on the $1, he thought he was holding an O, did you say? Was holding the letter O. And then he realised it's a hat. Yeah, you get a cut on the top of those hats too. 99, large head, no rotate. These get rotated 30 degrees out, same as the 2010 50 cent, 30 degrees on them. I've got 33 of them, I think. Found one the other night and hadn't found one before that for weeks. And before that, I was picking them up quite regular. So I expect them to dry up at some stage when everyone catches on that they're a rotate coin. That's all I need to say. They're a rotate coin. Because that's all I'm after in here, is rotates. So I'll be taking every one of them. Well, not all I'm after, but rotates are like the cream of the crop. In any coin, they're up there. But, you know, you can't get the large head on this one. This one doesn't have it. I've got one more dollar there, and that'll be the $120 worth, as I said. 6 rolls, get it out of the way, finish it off. See what's in here, and then finish off the 50 cents is. Oh, we've been going an hour. Geez, that went quick. Just check them, die filled, beads missing, and cut errors on the dots above that L, those 3 beads. Look for. So that's what you thought was an O, eh? NN? Yeah, well, I can see where you're coming from. But you probably went to Specsavers after that, I gather. Yeah, but yeah, it does. Where's the 14 Mogaroos? Where's me mule? Well, I got that 2005. That was one. Well, that's all the dollars. What did I get out of that? Well, I got that error. It's got a little die crack there. Just on the wing. A tiny die crack. Check all the sides. Check there too, because it might get them at there. Because sometimes they're weak spots when they put them close, which proves there it is. Bit too close. Like the 5 on the 50 cents. Yeah. It always bridges. Then what have we got here? Oh yeah, tiny. There's no even rabbit ears. There's a tiny cud beyond the kangaroo head. 2010. Die chip. What's this one? Oh, 2000. Yeah, another die chip. Then the roo's foot tail. What was this one? Oh, yeah, the Privy Mark S, the AUS, 35 years, $1, 2019, and 2019 JC, Mogaroos. 5 out of 120. Like I said, I've got a box full of dollars sitting right next to me. But I picked out and said I'll just do the $2, which was 400, 160 of ones and 60 of 50s. So I got the 50s are going now. 5 of these, $50 worth. So we'll pray for some increased millenniums. Not one, but a whole stack of them. Be alright, stack of pancakes. They're edging again. The 20 cents get it too. All bevels up. Problems with the guttering on the die, the gutter edge. You get the shadow bars there. Nothing. Rotate 2010, not on that. Oh, there's a wide date 94. So between the 9.9 there's a mil, and between the 9.4 there's a millimetre. The one I showed them just before in the first lot today. Oh, right, I've put them in there. Yeah, we'll find another one and show you the comparisons. But that's, yeah, the family. Wide date, variety. If you see any cuts on here, under here, on any of the coins I turn over, I'm going to turn them and toss them. So don't worry about comment and tell me I missed one and that, because I don't want them. I'm not looking for them. I point them out if I see it. If I miss them, don't worry about pointing them out to me, because yeah, I'm not interested. I'll show them to you guys, and other than that, like if there was one there on the 19, I would have shown it just to show where it is. But when you do have them, it's in that right on the edge of the kangaroo there on the 19. No roo reed, but there. That's in top neck too, eh? 2 million. Very nice. Well, not top neck. It's nice. Yeah, that one. So yes, I'm not looking at them all the time there. Oh yes, Norfolk Island. Okay, how's that? Sold my last one the other day. Said how hard these are to find, really hard, and things come back. There you go. So there's another one. I'll get it back. One goes, one comes back. Beautiful. It's like a revolving door. That's what I said. You put your coins in today, tomorrow you'll find them again. Or from, you know, they're just repetitive. You'll keep finding them. Maybe not the same condition, maybe better. Maybe quicker than you found them the first time, maybe longer. But you'll get all the ones that you put in, you'll get them all again. Every one of them. You'll get them. I had one of them before. That's the second one. I had one before. It was a little bit dirtier. I did throw it back in the pot. Better keep that one there. 21. Oh, get the crop circle. Look at all that. For everyone following me, I said the crop circles are going to disappear just simply from being hit. It's a real vulnerable. So I've got a few of them, and I'll be keeping every one of them because they're going to disappear from being hit. So you need to be like right now as we are in the early stages of being able to get them without too much damage. But next couple of years they're going to damage up. You'd be lucky if you could even point out that it clearly. And if you can't see it clearly, well, you know, it's not worth mentioning, is it? Well, it's not on that particular coin, because it'll be completely gone to be the tiniest of, you know, half a spec millimetre. And people will be guessing on it with that one. It needs to be kept clear to see the whole thing perfect. But yeah, they're vulnerable there. That's smart. Pinster, how are you? Just saw you come in. Didn't see you come in. I'm looking up here. You came in up there. How you going, buddy? Oh, okay, and then see you after, buddy. Go to the nice. That's it. It's caught the 11. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, see you later, bro. You should get your stuff probably. Oh, you probably get it Wednesday, Thursday, I dare say. But you can check the tracking on it. See where it's at. Nice 18. They keeps that nice colour on there. real nice minted coin, real nice metal, strong, repels the hits really well, really well. Look at that, look at that. You know, yeah, I'd have to show some of it, but anyway, they really top-notch coin. 5.4 million. You know, 10 years, 20 years, people will be wanting these. They won't find them like that anymore in there. They might, because they're pretty well lasting, but maybe not. So again, you're still in the time here. You're still in the time here to be able to pull them out in good nick. Look at that. There's a fine. 1 million, 1993. 986,600 to be exact. But they squared it off at a million. No, square it off. So yeah, 93. This gets the shadow bars on it too. Double shadow bars. No. No. Beautiful. Very hard to find. Just need an 85 to go with that. A 2020 and a 2019 IRB, and that's the Million Club. 85 million, 93 million, 2019 IRB 1.1 million, and 2020 1.1 million. And they're the 4 Million Club, lowest minters. So 85 will do me just nicely. Crop circle, nothing. There's an error down there, the cud on the shield. Alright, so they're on there. 78, just can't turn over a decent 78. Can't find one. That and the 96 is very hard to find. Oh, it's better. There's 25 million of these, and you reckon you can find one as good as the 71s and 72s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6 that you can get, nearly brand new. No. I have to keep that one to compare with the other one I got. But yeah, really hard to find. No crop circle. I'm not worried about the errors. But for everyone out there that's starting and wants to learn and what that you need to check all them. I'll tell you to check them and find them. With me, I'm not checking them. If I see them, I'll find them, I'll tell you. But all my videos tell you all the same stuff if I find it. So, 14. Right. So yes, so keep all your errors, study them, learn them, and know them, and then when you finish that, keep the ones you want and take the rest back and buy an ice cream. Yeah, that would be nice as a 78, but it wouldn't be 6. That's the 69. Yep, well that's pretty nice for a 69. Well, I can't find a 78 like that. But that's not bad, that one. Not bad at all. You take that for your set till you've got a better upgrade. I think I've got 2 or 3 really spiffing. There's the 96. Getting about as good as it gets. You'd probably keep that if you didn't have one till you upgrade, I'll tell you. They're worse than that. That's a little bit above average. You just don't find them like this. Really hard. And in this condition, that's why I can't find the 78 in. But in this condition, the 96 is, I got two in 3 years. And I've done a lot of 50-cent pieces. But it's a lottery. You can go and get a couple of rolls and you find a few of them. Good on you. And then you might not get any for the next couple of years. Alright. 2 more to go after this. Yeah, nice 93, yeah. Yeah, that one is, yeah. I got one there. The last 93 I got, what was that, a week and a half ago? That thing's, you know, I'd like to say almost uncirculated, but it's up there. You know, extremely fine and possibly almost uncirculated. Top-notch coin. 1993. Really, really top-notch. So that's that 93 in the condition it's in is as good a price as an average, or a little bit better than an average 85. That one. So that's a real nice money coin. Yeah, typical error. Got die chip on the chaplain's gown. No alien error there. Yeah, common, very, very common as. You'll find them every day of the week. Find them without errors on them, on those 2005s. That's probably, well, they are. That's probably scarcer. Now I'm too far away. Sorry, I've got to play around. I can't get it right. That's better. Nice. 16. 14. That's got, again, cut errors going on down there around the shield. Die chips. Die chip error. 79. Oh, it's a double bar. Amazing. Because it's not in bad condition, that's why it's amazing. That's not bad for a 79. That's above average. Now, you know, it's circulated. It's got double bars just there. It's a variety. The mint put them in. They were cut into the die, so they were in the die. The mint put them in the die, so it's a variety. If the die wore, or was wearing, or die fell, that would be called an error, as is on the 66, 83, 93, 96, 97, 2004 with the shadow bar. They're errors because it's die wear, die fill, whatever's causing it on it. These ones were in there by mistake. So that's a variety, 79. And you get the 80, you get the same, 1980, 79. 24 million then, 38 on the 78, on the 80. You know, somewhere around 10 to 12 1980s to every 79. That's what you bet the average. There you go again, every one of them. Common, common. But you get all cuds matching it on this side, nothing. 22, you get the snake eyes, nothing. You get the dot, nothing. 94, you get the wide date, which we do have. Where did I put it? No, it's my 93. Yeah. So there's the 94 wide date on the top, and there's the standard 94 at the bottom. So half a mil 99, half mil 94, 1 mil 99, 1 mil 94. So that's your wide date variety. And that's a variety because the mint did that. It's not from die wear, it's deliberate. Deliberate variety from damage and wear error. $79. Oh. 77, 25 mil on them. Get them 10 times better than that. In here, you find them in exceptional condition. I've got a few of them. They're just outstanding. I sent one to somebody. He's going to get a surprise when he gets it too. I did. Yes, I did send one to someone the other day. So they're going to get a surprise because they don't know they're getting it. One of my subscribers. It's always in here, always supporting. That's probably So, real top-notch 77. Real nice gold, and I'm pretty sure it's uncirculated. Pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure. But if it's almost uncirculated, then it doesn't matter because it's a stunning coin. I can't remember. I never wrote on there, and I can't tell. So it's almost uncirculated. I don't know, but it's toned up beautifully. Well, it's not. They just naturally do it. I've got them in the bags. They do it there. Nothing else does in the bags that I got them in. I just think it's naturally occurring in the metal somehow. Because the only one that goes that gold colour, and I keep thinking it's because of the crowns, and it might be naturally occurring because of the crowns. Just I don't know, metal stress, change of metal, and how it is now patinaing, you know. I don't know, something's different on making it do it. Anyway, they're beautiful coin. They're all goldened up. No crop circle. Look down here. If there's nothing there, there won't be nothing up there. I look there because that's quicker to see than under the beak. The dot under the beak, there'll be a dot here. Crop circle under the beak, which looks like a donut, there'll be one here. It's double donut, double dot. On that one. Crop circle, nothing. I'm not worried about the other areas, same as these, like 15s get them. Weary, what have I ever had on Weary? What have I had on Weary as an error? Nothing. I'm thinking maybe a lamination floor. Yeah, now. There's a nice coin. And you know how hard it is to find these without being dirty and whatever. There's some reason about these things turn up dirty all the time on me. Little scuffed. Got that same nice finish as the 2018 on there. It's like it's hazed. It's got a haze finish. It's a misty haze finish on it. So that's in beautiful condition. 2014. Hs'CF. Australia Torres Strait Islanders. Yeah, beautiful. 3 million on that one. Very nice. So that makes about 8 of them I got. It's the languages one. I haven't got any. My last one sold the other day. With my last Norfolk Island. Yes, I don't have any of the languages. That one's a hard one to find. Yeah, just I'm just checking something. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just sorry. 2012. But anyway, the languages one, I don't have any of them. And they're lower. They're under 2 mil. Are they 2 mil? 2 mil? 2.1 mil? 2 mil, somewhere there. 96 again, look. I didn't keep it. Anyway, again, if you found that, you'd probably keep it until you found a better one. I'm not joking when you'll see when you're looking for them. For your 96 Mobberoo coat of arms set that you make up. Last one. This is it. I won't do any more after this. That's long enough, slate enough. I've got tons there. I can keep going. Well, still got another $140 of 50s there, and another 420 of $1 coins sitting next to me. Oh, look, there's another good score. 91. Mr. Ram. It's Ramsey. Yep, 25 years of decimal coinage, and the 50 years, I don't know if I saw one yet. They put the ram on in there in the centre of it, because it was their shilling. So this is representing their shilling too, but they did as the whole coin. But the 50 years on the 50 cents, they did the shilling, and the shilling used to have the ram on it, so it's now smaller there. And it's on the obverse, not on the reverse as well. It's on the obverse here. Yeah, so 91. 4.3 million, I think, somewhere there. Yeah, I can't remember, 4.3. Oh, look, there you go. I'll get that. 4.3, thinking it's higher. Could be higher, could be up closer to 5 million. Anyway, we'll call it 4.5, and, you know, it's thereabouts. Looking for the die crack off that emu, straight out from the leg down to here. Looks like he's whizzing straight through. And you can get trail lines here, Trail. You can look them up in my videos, or Google them, and look up about trail lines. The only coin I know of them, for us, 2001, Fed. And there's 25 years of currency, decimal, and 50. And that's the shilling, what it looked like. And that year they did it, put it on there as just the ram. So, yeah, nice. Very nice. I like the rams. 7 million on these ones. I don't fuss over them. Oh, only that one, that big ram. The big ram. Crop circle. Use the light. Just shine a cartwheel it across there. If there's one there, you'll see it. Same as all your cards and anything. Just use the light. You'll pick everything up on there. Won't miss anything. '83 gets the shadow bars. 95 weary. 80 double bar. No. 83 shadow double bar. No. 94 wide date. No. 79 double bar. No. It's not too bad for 79. I think I got a really nice spiff in 79. It's the 78 I can't get. '83 double bar. Nothing. Big cuts. It could possibly be cut. It said 2009 onwards, but you know, the 7s and 8s, 6s still checkable, because they just might find a code or two somewhere. And the old 18 sitting down the bottom. Alright, that's 60 bucks of 50s done. So what I do with 200 of 2s, 120 of 1s, and 60 of 50s. So I'll just come back down here to the 50s. Nice 69, nice 78 as far as I'm concerned, because try and find them. I can't find them. Not in top nick. Just put my light up a little bit. I've got them all dimmed. Maybe brighten it. Maybe I need to bring this thing a bit closer. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, so 91 RAM, the 8s, 2014, 3 mil, 4.3 mil, 94 wide date variety, 1 mil between each one. That's the family. 79 double bar variety. Ship 9 mil is okay. Again, 10 times better. 2017. It's got the Roo Reed, biggest one I've seen. Right there. Got die chip. The die chip on here. That was the double bars just beyond the emu's head. That's the 94 wide date. That's the 93. Yeah. Nice. 1 million club. 2019, 2 million club. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this one. Norfolk Island. Beautiful. 2.1 million on that. 2.1, 2.2. 9 states and territories, they're all between 2 and 3 million. New South Wales is the highest at 3, then Victoria 2.8, and everything else is 2.4 and down. That's West Australia going downwards, Queensland down to the ACT being the lowest at 2 mil. And these are the next up, 2.1, Northern Territory 2.2, Tassie 2.3, West Australia 2.4, Queensland I think they're 2.3. Yeah, and did I miss anyone? I think I've got everyone there. Anyway, yeah, that's real nice, Norfolk Island. What was that one? Oh, that's the Roo Reed. And yeah, that's the 50 cents there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 50s. Yeah, 1 variety, 2 varieties, 1 error. There were a couple of more errors I threw back too, you remember? Yeah, so 2 varieties, 1 error, and then low mint and nice ones to keep for now. And low mint, and well, they're lowish mint, but sought after. So that one. Yeah, so anyway, that's the 50 cents. Am I right out? No. So 50s, then the dollars is what do I have? 2019 JC. I don't know what it was turned over, but 2019 JC. Why did I have that turned over? No errors on there. That one's got the error. It's got the die crack on the wing to the rim, just there. 2010 tiny rabbit ears. 2019 S privy mark, 35 years. And a 2000 with a little cut error. On 2019, it's just low mint, 2 mil. $2.1 mil, so wasn't it? And then we got the $2 coins. Let me go right back down. So 50s, dollars. See if I can fit them in there. 50s, dollars. And then the $2. So I've got small head 99, really scarce. That one. 2011, older, 1.8 mil, very said 3 of them in 4,000. 2019, 2 mil, even harder, 2 of them in 4,000. That's all. Then we got a couple of woolies, Paralympic, and the wallabies, 2 million on that. Don't know, this will be less, be probably 400,000 or something maybe. Oh no, they put them in the till too. Oh no, they'll probably be 2 million. 2 mil woolies. and beautiful. Couple of Canberras, lest we forget, 4 mil and 2 mil on the 2019 repatriation, 100 years. So that was a good score. 1 in 4,000 for that one, and that was the third one in 4,000. That was the first one in 4,000, and that was the fourth one in 4,000. That I checked out the last, what, 3 nights, 4 nights with the $2. Yeah, so there you go. We are done with that one right there. Cover that one because that don't matter. Make that in there, put that one there. Yeah, beautiful. So there you go, done and dusted. That one I can't see it really. I'll swap that so I can get some light on it. Yeah, beautiful. How do I do a screenshot here? I hold that down, do I, and do that? Oh no, I've got to push buttons on the side. I better not do that, cut us off. I was going to do a screenshot. I'll take a photo after I finish one more. I miss anybody? No. There's Joe. Reef. Pinster. NN's got taras. Well, that's amazing. I can't believe I got 13 thumbs up there. I don't get many people watching. I don't get many people thumbs up, and I don't get overly too many people in the chat. Not like some others. But I'm still pouring along with people watching and that after. Yeah. So anyway, doesn't matter. I talked to myself for the first 40 minutes here before anybody came on. Jobby jumped on, I think. It was Jobby that came on first. No, NN dropped in, sorry. Yeah, he said everyone must be asleep, and I said, yeah, because I must have been on here half an hour with no one there at all. But I'll talk to myself. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's good if people are there, but it's good for you guys if anyone's here because you get to see stuff straight off the mark. But there's replays. So yeah, real nice finds there. So that's the definite find of the $2 is that one. The 2019, all right, it's taken me, there's 2 in 4,000 there for them. 1 in 2,000. But I have found them before. I haven't been really over keen with them in the 2011. Where's the 2011? Oh, there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not fussed on the $2 there, really. For me, as a seller, I don't know. I'll keep those 2 anyway for now. But that's the winner. Is that one. This one is very common for me to find, so I can't say it is. Nice to have though. That one, yeah. That one's not very common at all. The small head. Yeah. So anyway, this one out of the $2 they turn up. Then the 50 cents is Norfolk Island. Yeah, Hs'CF, 93. The 91. The 94. The 79. All of them. That one there, no, it's just a. Oh, that's the 17 with the Roo Reed. No. Yep. So that's all that's the 50 cents. There's a few there, and the dollars. One, just yeah, the S 2019 Great Australia Discovery Hunt Privy Mark. That's the winner for the dollars. So that's a winner for the dollars. That's a winner for the $2. And the 50 cents, well, they got a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, very nice. So I'm happy with that anyway. It's better than last night. And I've still got, last night was $4.80 and they four $1 coins, 2 mules. I had a mule too of 2005. I put it back. I've had some couple of stuff, but I've got a ton of rolls here. We've got 403. I got 360 left there. Well, I have 480. Did 120. Got 360 left. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he was there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I bet everyone remember that one. I hope they do. I hope they do. And if they don't, if they read the description, they're going to they'll see it anyway. On the description. Yeah, so anyhow, I'll be back in the morning. I'll do some breakfast noodling or something. I'll get on and get some of these done. I can spread them out through the weekend, and then see what we got at the very end. So this is just lot 1. So I've got, so like I said, I've got 480, 880. The first lot I'm done is this now, and I'll put down what I kept, and that's what I have got all up, and that's the total coins. So I'll put down what I keep for this first noodle of all of them and get an end result. So far I got a lot of 50 cent, got some there, but I might have to start culling right now. The $2 I don't have any more, so we'll cull them. So out goes the small head, out goes the Paralympic. Those 3 I'll keep. 2019. 2011 I'll keep. So I'm just going to keep those 4 $2. The error, got them. 2019, not fussed. 2010 rabbit ears, don't care. 2019 S preview mark, 35 preview mark, yes. 2000 rim, not rim cut, but the tail and paw or foot error. Don't want it. Ships, don't want it. Too dirty. 79. 17 with that big one, largest one I've seen ever. Don't want it. 2019 JC. Don't want it. 69. Don't want it. 78's just real lucky because I need a 78, and I don't know if that's better than the one I've got that I just found the other day. They're really hard. I want something top notch. So let's see. This is what I've got. So 4 $2 coins, 3 colour, 1 low mint, 2 mil, 2 mil, 4 mil, 1.8 mil, 1 $1, 1.5 mil, the S privy mark, and then 7 50 cents. Yeah, it's a little scruffy, but still take it. And that 79 is a double bar, so I'll take them. And I'm taking the 93 for sure, because that's the best coin in there. That one, people really like that one. So that one, these 2, this one. So sentimental, people love this one. And Norfolk Island, everybody's chasing it. So those 4, they're definite. 78's for me, and that 79 is because I want it to go with the others, and it's not bad. I can make a better set with that one. I've got a nice 80. Oh, yeah, I call it nice. It's what we have to call them these days, eh? After 40 years, we got to still say they're nice when back in the day where they wouldn't even touched it. Anyway, so that's it. Out of all of that, that's the culling, because I've got more 50 cents are going to come out of there. So you can't keep everything, and if I find a better 78, this one's out and that's in. The rest won't change. I'll be keeping them, and that dollar won't change. I'll keep that, and they can't because I've got no more twos unless I go down there tomorrow and grab some more. I might do that in the morning. Don't know. See. Oh yeah, I might go down. All right, people. Thanks very much for dropping in and having another long session with me, and that's not too bad. I mean, it's a lot more I've taken away. That's culling it right down to the crux. You'd be happy with that after culling it right down for what's there. They're not all easy to find. In fact, there's a good range there together that you don't really get together all the time. You don't know that one don't drop in with them all the time. And there's that one and that one. This one, yeah, and the ram turn up. But these three, no. And that one, no. All the rest, yeah, you'll get them. The other's a bit hard. Those ones a bit scarcer, harder to find. All right, bro. Thanks for dropping in. You going off to work now, or you stopped on night shift? But yeah, thanks for dropping in. And I'm going back up here. So NN. Jez and Jobby, then Jobby, and Reef, and Joe, and the last pinster, who was the last pinster in there. The last one to join. So thanks to you guys. Hey, really good that you've dropped in and hung in there. And everybody out there that I can't say thanks to personally there as a chat because you won't come in there, and I know you're out there watching. I can feel you through the force. You need to come in and chat and bring other people as well, and yeah, join in and ask questions, talk to everyone. There's trading going on and different things, and people find out they only live bloody doors away from each other and stuff. Yeah, it's amazing. Small world. But yeah, definitely join in. But if you don't, stay there in the background, keep joining in, watching. And if you're not there now watching in the background, then all the people that come in and pump it all up later tonight and tomorrow and all that, thanks. I don't know who you are and that, but you're doing it. So I appreciate it. And I'll keep doing it, even if I'm talking to myself. I'll keep doing it to try and help out and show what there's out there and what you can find and how to find it and how to identify them. With plenty of backup videos, go to Facebook, 1900 plus photos, tons on there for you to look at. And 533 videos here to look at. So yes, are you going to work soon? Yeah. Yeah, down there doing the spraying, eh? I should come down there one night, mate, set up as a live and do live noodling while you're spraying, and I'm getting high on the fumes. See if I can have a rant while I'm fumed out. Anyway, thanks a lot. I'm going. Good night. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you all, well, more than likely in the morning, I've got coins here and the bug's biting. I've got to look. And if I keep to, I'll probably dig them out and start. And I've got to go. All right, so thank you very much. And they're the two coin picks of all of them anyway. If you just want to know, that's those two right there. They're the biggest money coins in there, those two. All right, bye-bye. Yeah, have a good night, mate. Spraying them cars. Yeah, rock the music up and yeah, get in the vibe. Unless you're sanding or something, body filling, sanding, or if you're panel beating or anything. I don't know, if you spray paint and panel beating or just spray paint, you probably got to do a bit of filling and panel beating and stuff anyway. So yeah, all right, have a good night at work, buddy. And everybody else, sleep tight, and I'll catch everyone for probably breakfast. I'll try for brekkie in the morning anyway. All right, no night for now, and stay. So I was sanding and painting tonight. Yeah, what a dog, eh? Yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't say that because it just makes it worse when you go to work. That's great. That's real good, mate. It'll keep you busy. Night will go fast. I'm just being positive. I've done it. Yeah, I know, mate. All right, so have a good night, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow. All right, ta-da, good night.